category.
As you play games, you'll become able to choose more badges that you can make part of your corps. The best.
Veteran players are well represented, Greg, in this one. And all that experience on the court only adds to the intrigue.
Yeah, and it should make for a more polished game overall. More discipline, less mistakes, just high IQ basketball.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The talented pair of Middleton and Giannis in at forward. Holiday leads the backcourt with Connaughton by his side. And it's Portis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Holiday up top. Here the step back. And that one goes long. And here are the Nets. It's a three-point game. Curry, good.
Boy, that's an example of Durant's basketball IQ and awareness, both platinum level.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Now, here's Portis. Outside Holiday. Another miss by Holiday. We've seen a quick start here for the Nets. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
Now here is Holiday. And again, the Bucks miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Baseline try. And it's Simmons. That time on the assist by Irving.
And early on, they looked great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Milwaukee's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Back to Middleton. Passes it to Connaughton. 6 on the shot clock. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
Champ, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And you know what? Very close to a 3-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
First one falls for him. Both free throws good from Champ.
And the Bucks are on a tremendous run here. The most consecutive playoff appearances since that streak they had back from 1980 to 91.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Greg, and back to the Bucks. The question is, how much longer do you think is their window?
That's just it, Kevin. They've got the players to win now. And that has to be the attitude moving forward. They're built to do it again. Just need to push all the right buttons.
Here to put on a show, your Brooklyn Nets.
Giannis passes to Connaughton. Outside Holiday. Buries it from 3-point range.
Boy, the 5th time's the charm. That's a big basket there.
The Nets have gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. The pass to Champ. For the 3. Nailed from 3-point land. Champ's got 10.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
Pass to Connaughton. Now Middleton. Nice defense from KD.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Champ. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lift.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Connaughton finds Holiday. Shot clock at 6. Back to Connaughton. Unloads. Rebounded by the Nets. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Shots good by Champ. 14 points for him.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now, here's Connaughton. No points in the game yet for him. Holiday, the pass to Connaughton. And again, the Bucks miss.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't got one to fall in the quarter.
Shots good by Champ.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. He's been absolutely relentless.
Outside Holiday. Middleton, the pass to Connaughton. And that time, also a missed shot.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Connaughton finds Portis. Back to Connaughton. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Timeout called the Bucks. And a big issue for teams, Greg, this time of year, keeping players healthy for the long haul. Coaches, we're seeing, starting to adjust rotations, keeping an eye on guys' minutes.
And, Kevin, it's such a long season, and teams have to keep the key players fresh. It's not a strategy everyone loves, but it's a necessary concern in today's NBA.
And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Trailing by 19. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
Here's Champ. It's rebounded by Portis.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Holiday. Simmons with the defensive effort.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
He kicks it to Irving. Here's Champ. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Middleton with it. And Curry picks him up defensively.
And the picture of consistency, Chris Middleton is like a metronome. He gives you 20 points, over 5 rebounds and assists every year.
And one reason for Middleton's consistency, he plays at his own pace.
And that's a great point, Kevin. And with his size and shooting touch, he doesn't need to blow by his man to score. All about getting to his spots.
First free throw is good.
Middleton's so highly productive and consistent. A steady contributor night in and night out.
And a new group in for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Ben Simmons. Warren comes in for Kevin Durant. Harris is checked in for Seth Curry. And Edmund Sumner's subbed in for Irving. Middleton hits them both.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Brooklyn leading by 15. Pass to Champ. Good on the 13-footer. And that's now 20 points for Champ.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Brooklyn's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. The dish to Warren. Here's Champ. And again for three.
Up the ladder he goes as the threes continue to fall for him as they have all season long.
And GA, with his performance, he is now tied for second for most threes in a season. Offensive rebound. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Because of that big body and 7-foot frame, Lopez a handful to keep off the glass.
Passes it to Champ. The three. Good. Another from three.
And that three-pointer pushes him further up the all-time ladder.
He does indeed, Greg. And the next mark on his list is the top spot. What a season to remember. Hill passes to Middleton. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Looking at the last game for Milwaukee, it was a loss to the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
Yeah, they made some spectacular plays in it right to the very end. Just couldn't get over the hump.
Yeah, you know, they didn't have their best stuff, but they were still getting after it, so you got to really appreciate the effort and hustle.
And here is Allen following the three from Champ. Outside Hill. And a miss there on the triple.
And I like the ball going right back at him to return the three, but he just couldn't get it to go.
And that one drops.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Middleton following the basket by T.J. Warren. Allen's shot is off.
And they've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Shots good by Champ.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
Hill passes to Middleton. We've got 1:08 left to play in the first, and it's in there.
You know, that's what you want out of your point guard. Hill is really doing a nice job getting the ball from side to side and not hesitating at all in doing it.
To the right side. Claxton with the bucket.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Here's Hill following the bucket by the Nets. Lopez finds Allen. To the inside. Deflects the pass. Pocket six. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And, you know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
An emphatic rejection that was. Boy, you got to appreciate that kind of forceful, in-your-face defense.
Thomas checked in for Edmund Sumner. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. We've got 33 seconds left here in the first quarter. Shot clock at 2. Scooped up. Lopez. Hill inside. Second chance shot. He takes it up and lays it in.
And what about the smooth moves on the dribble by Hill? He's quite clever and skilled with the ball.
Harris passes to Champ. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That's good from Champ. Outside Hill. Off target with his three. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. Right back after this break.
Please give a big round of applause for your next.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Nets.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And another thing, Coach will be thrilled with the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Holiday leads the backcourt with Connaughton by his side. Baca is out there with Antetokounmpo, and it's Allen in at the three. Here's Connaughton after the made shot from Champ. Stolen by Durant. By himself. And KD throws it down.
You know, guys are a little shaky when they're around Durant because defensively he's got long arms. He's active with his hands, and that's why he comes up with those steals.
Now here is Holiday. Allen outside. The pass to Connaughton. Outside Holiday. From downtown. And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. That's his first foul. Brooklyn making some change. Substitution is his second to the free throw line in this one.
Did he lay an egg at the stripe in their previous game? Couldn't get anything to drop.
Was completely out of sync on his free throws, and I'm sure that led him to some extra work at the foul line. You know, he's been one of those players they've wanted on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
Here's Allen. And that'll be two free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Shooting from Milwaukee.
One thing you gotta love about Grayson Allen is his confidence.
For sure, and every good player has great confidence. And with Grayson, it shows up beyond the arc. I mean, we've watched him naturally morph into a volume three-point shooter. And every team values having a guy like him because he can really stretch the floor and create good spacing for your offense.
The Bucks making a change here. Vildoza's checked in.
Hey, T.J. Warren is definitely a scorer. He's got a shoot-first mentality, but he'll give it up if you're open.
Vildoza, the pass to Lopez. Inside. And the basket by Vildoza. Vildoza's got his first points of the game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
From deep three-point range, Champ's shot is off.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Champ, in their last matchup against the Warriors, was a man on a mission. He scored 63 points and got there the usual way, an impressive barrage of three-pointers. The numbers in that game make me anxious to see what he can do tonight. Kevin?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Here's Champ. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. 6 to shoot. Three-pointer. And the three ball is good. Champ's got 39.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
At the line from Milwaukee.
The Bucks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
And guys, you know what? That's made things hard for them in a lot of their games. I mean, that inability to convert their chances at the free throw line.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. We know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Allen passes to Vildoza. Sinks the three-pointer. Vildoza's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Here's Champ. And the Nets, another 3.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too, as a matter of fact. I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Here's Norrell. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Shoots over Warren. Wara can't get it to go.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Number 24.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Team foul. At the line from Milwaukee.
And the first one at the line is good.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
There's 14 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Champ. Non-stop scoring machine here. The 3 ball. Yet another bucket.
My goodness. 50 for the 8.
Yep, he is putting on a show.
41.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Nets out in front, just dominating this one. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What a game we're seeing from Champ.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Durant is out there with Curry. Then there's Champ. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Irving in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
Man, you got to love how precise Hill is and proficient he is with the floaters. Makes them nearly impossible to block with how fast he gets them off.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And I just love his competitiveness he's showing there. Team might be down, but a drive like that could spark them.
And here's Middleton after the 3-pointer from Champ. And Middleton kicks to Hill. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And that's exactly what you want to start the second half. Smart play call.
Yeah, they want to get the half off to a quick start, and they know who to go to.
Now here's Connaughton. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Middleton can't get it to go. And here are the Nets. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Here's the three. And Middleton, the basket on the assist by Hill. Middleton's got 7 points in the game. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. KD's shot is good.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Now here's Connaughton. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Champ. From outside, off the mark. Milwaukee's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Middleton is doubled. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. No good on the three.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
And stolen by Portis. Hill against Curry. And that one drops for him. He's got 9.
You've got to give credit to how Hill just bounces off contact like it's not even phasing him. I mean, he really knows how to finish in style.
And good! There's another.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition.
And Kyrie Irving, a Picasso with the ball in his hands. And like a lot of genius-level creators, he marches to the beat of his own drum.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Champ. Hill pulls it in. The Bucks have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Well, of course, Giannis is the Bucks leader, but it's still Coach Bud who calls the shots. Giannis says, as players, we have to accept Coach's plan. You got to trust. That's the only way it's going to work. And sometimes it won't. Sometimes I'm going to execute the game plan, and sometimes I'm not. Not because I don't want to, but it's just not my day. Kevin, that is very, very good perspective.
Agreed. Thanks, David. Shots good by Champ. And you know, Greg, Kyrie sometimes is just a tough guy to figure out.
And the danger is pulling too much in your own direction. Even he confessed regrets about in Cleveland withdrawing from teammates and isolating himself. All part of growth.
Here's Connaughton after the made shot from Champ. 6 on the shot clock. Connaughton passes to Hill to stop the run. And again, the Bucks miss.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Here's Simmons, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Simmons got 10 points.
Boy, Simmons racks up points by being involved in hustle plays, using his size and his great instincts to impact the game in a lot of different areas.
Now here's Middleton. He has 7. It's back to Hill. Tries a 3. Drops in the tray. Hill's got 7 points here in this quarter.
1 triple for him in the first half. Now he's hit another.
Pass to Champ. Puts up a 3. The shot will not fall. The Bucks go the other way with it. Giannis with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Here's Antetokounmpo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Greg, even with teams daring Giannis to shoot from outside, his career three-point percentage stuck below 30%.
And still an elite scorer because of his proficiency at the rim. But it's been said before, if he adds the triple, he'll be truly unguardable.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. And Giannis's journey, GA, so incredibly compelling. A full-length movie made about his and his brother's path to the NBA.
Well, you hear that saying, my life is like a movie. Never truer than for Giannis. It's been an odyssey for the Greek Freak.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Simmons. T.J. Warren comes in for Kevin Durant. Harris is checked in for Curry. And Thomas subbed in for Kyrie Irving. And both free throws good for Giannis.
He is creeping up in those all-time conversations. Giannis has won regular season and Finals MVP plus Defensive Player of the Year. Quite the resume, and he is not done for a while, folks.
And you know what? This guy is just a natural-born scorer.
To the middle, here's Holiday. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Holiday's got 7 points in the game.
You know, Holiday is one of those rare guards who's as physical as any other player on the floor. Holiday busting it up inside.
Here's Champ. There's the triple. Allen with the rebound. And so Allen will bring it up for Milwaukee. The shot by Holiday, no good. Pass to Champ. It's Solomon to Tacumbo. Looks for Holiday, gets it to him. Holiday with another miss.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And again, no good by Brooklyn. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting down near the 40% mark since halftime. They've been slow getting going. Lets it go with a three. Offensive rebound. And to Tacumbo. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
You know, gifted with what seems to be a limitless reach, the Greek Freak can get to offensive rebounds that most others only think about getting to.
Here's Champ. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. There's the three. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
Bounce pass from Warren. Here's Champ. A three-pointer off the mark. The Bucks shooting a pretty low 34% thus far. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. And that'll be his third foul so far.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Champ's shot is off. And so it's Milwaukee now. Loads it up for Giannis. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
I tell you what, he clearly is one of the best players in the league who does not get the same kind of gas that other guys do. But there's no better all-around guard in the NBA than Jrue Holiday.
And it's Milwaukee's ball. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. At the elbow, it's Ibaka. No one near him. With the second effort, and he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
The Nets making a switch here. O'Neal's checked in. The Nets shooting impressively throughout at 62%. And it's Warren with the jam.
Oh, he gets up so easily, throwing it down. T.J. Warren making it happen.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Allen. The wide open look here for Holiday. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Holiday's got 10 points.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Shots good by Champ.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Giannis passes to Holiday. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. 12 points for Jrue Holiday.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
For Brooklyn, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. And he knocks down the first one. Lopez, who's checked in for Milwaukee.
At the line 2 times.
Both free throws good from Champ. So it's the Bucks now. Antetokounmpo passes to Holiday. Pass to Nwora. Holiday with it. Launches it. Offensive rebound. And the dunk by Giannis.
Once Giannis gets going now, he stays hot. He's capable of putting the entire offense on his broad shoulder.
And it's Warren with the jam.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Man, it would be kind of cool to be Giannis for just one game. He makes dunking and getting to the rim look so easy.
Here's Champ. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. Nets out in front, opening up a huge gap. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And how about a look now at our assist to the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me,
substitution in for Brooklyn
on the court.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Middleton teams up with Giannis, the lengthy wing pair. Bobby Porter's out there with Brook Lopez, and it's Holiday in at the 5.
Boy, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
The Nets working the ball around now. Champ. Another one goes. Incredible.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. And he dunks it down.
Watch out below. When Middleton rises up like that, remarkable at punching it down on him.
Sumner passes to Champ. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by the Bucks. Here's Middleton, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And a hard finish there, guys.
Yeah, and only one hand needed for that one.
Sometimes that's all you need. I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. And Middleton, the basket on the assist by Holiday. Middleton's got 16 here in the second half. Oh, glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time. Here's Champ. Drills it from outside.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Middleton. Outside Holiday. Players, Clark, as we know, are changing teams more than ever before. Some don't like it, some do. But free agency is something historically that was fought for by the Players, Clark.
And again, you've heard me say it before, Kevin, empowerment of the players I'm in favor of. And freedom of movement is part of that empowerment. And sure, it can cut both ways to where some fans and league executives may be a little bit frustrated by it, but I tell you what, it's good in my mind for the players.
Nets leading by 23. Here's Champ. Good, he hits again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And there's the pass to Middleton. Portis kicks to Giannis. The baseline J. The shot, no good. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Nets.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so checking out their record tonight, it'll mark win number 32 overall.
And I felt like by making those sharp in-game adjustments, they've really taken control of this season series now. This win will move them to 2-0 on the season with 2 left to play against the Bucks.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Champ.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Here's Champ, defended by Middleton. 29 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Sharp. Lays it up and banks it in.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Pass to Holiday from past the arc. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist.
With deep range and a wide arsenal of moves, Holiday keeps defenders off balance.
Champ. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not